I actually think this is the most epic time to be a man. There's so much nonsense going on in the world that all you really need is some level of groundedness, logic, maybe a spiritual connection that you can just see through it very clearly. And once you hold your center, start speaking your truth and finding the real ones, there's this real drive. There's a lot going on right now, and I am fighting for something. Having something that when you wake up, is like, this is what I'm doing. This is my mission right now. And because of how much horse shit there is in the world, that there's the conditioning and the narratives generally to make men weak, generally to pull men off their center, to drop men into a female frame, to weaponize virtue and compassion, to hit women in their emotions, to have men go, yeah, you're right. And they all drop into the feminine. So the governments and things can make you get jabbed because you might hurt your grandma, or pay these taxes so the world doesn't melt, and all this nonsense that you see through. You have your connection to something higher. You are a man who is walking his path to mastery, or whatever that is. You're in the world. Also understanding that that's a bit of a game, and you get to choose your lane and game to play, and play to win. As a man, we need something to fight for. When you're a man of honor and duty, like, I don't look at the yogi, guru, enlightened masters in the cave as what I want to do. I'd rather look at the guy from Braveheart and go, look at him fighting the good fight. He's clearly spiritual. He's clearly tapped in. He's a man of honor and duty. And there is enough things going on in this world that you as a man, as a leader today, or a future leader, have an opportunity to really make a mark. This can be in a grandiose way or in a small, beautiful way where you're a pillar of strength and truth with just in your friends or family. You also might be a person, it's the first time in your whole lineage that you're a person who is starting to see through the facade, see through the narratives and conditioning, the programming. You're letting go of beliefs that aren't yours, and you're finding your center. Because once you find that center and start being able to see somewhat clearly, the circus that is going on all around us is just, it's not something we have to put all of our attention into. You can start bringing that energy back into you and going, yep, there's a bit going on here, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of shit shows coming. And I'm going to prepare myself to be in the best situation that I can help not only me, but others around me. Once you fill your own cup, you can start breaching out and taking on more and more responsibility. Sometimes taking on more responsibility before you've found perfect center can bring you into center. And as you rise in power, instead of power corrupts all, you actually realize that the more personal power you have, the more loving you are, the more spiritual you are, the more tapped in and generous you are. This is an exciting time to be a man. Very. A man who has some sort of, he's on a path to an evolution of consciousness. He's grounded. He is able to speak his truth. He is happy to learn mistakes, fall down, get back up and go. Is just rare in this world. A revolution can only really come when you get a bunch of these free men who have evolved, that have a purpose, that also probably have resources, that are actually able to stand together. It's very rare. The governments, the powers that be do not want you to be free. But you're getting there. And you should be proud of that. And if you stood up to the last shit show, you should be proud of that. But understand you're needed. Understand that's not going to waste. Your self-work is not just for you. It can be for you, your friends, your family, your community, generations to come. We're at a perfect, pivotal moment in history. And you being a masculine man that can see through the nonsense is a superpower. Start to trust it. To trust it, you need to speak it. When we start speaking our truth, the world will open up. Get excited though. Use it as a spark to go, yeah, this is what I'm here for. I'm needed. Feeling meaningless hurts a lot. You don't have to know your exact purpose or this grandiose thing. But right now, you can have yours. And whatever that is, if it's a learning, healing, growing, building, whatever phase, own it. Do it. Let's go.